Good morning, 7H. It's day 35 of at home learning, and it is Tuesday after the long weekend. It's almost like summer out there. I hope you had a great long weekend with all the wonderful weather. Hope you were out there gardening and fishing and just soaking up the sun rays. Let's get things started on this beautiful morning with our First Nations Treaty Acknowledgement. Bloom North School is located on the original lands of the Anishinaabe, Cree, Oji Cree, Dakota, and Dene people, and on the homeland of the Métis Nation. We respect the treaties that were made on these territories, we acknowledge the harms and mistakes of the past, and we dedicate ourselves to move forward in partnership with Indigenous communities in a spirit of reconciliation and collaboration. And our 7H Treaty of Respect. We are 7H. Today we will respect ourselves, respect each other, and respect our environment. We will celebrate our differences and work hard for equality in our classrooms. We aren't perfect. We can learn from the past, learn from our mistakes, and protect each other in the future. Think of others, talk kindly to ourselves, our classmates, our principals, our teachers, our EAs, our secretaries, our librarian, our custodians, and our students. Encourage, collaborate, include, stay organized, ask for help, offer help, be a role model, strive for a good reputation, make someone's day better, leave our environment in better shape than how we found it. We are 7H. All right. So we are finally on part C of the road trip starting today. So my hope is that you are completing your 10 city road trip budget by today, and that means completing from City 9, City 10, and then from City 10 all the way home to Bloom North. Remember, you can only drive for 12 hours at a time, so anything longer than that, you need to stop and rest up and then drive another 12 hours. Some people have emailed me or messaged me and said, well, it's only like 15 hours, it's only like 13 hours. Yeah, sometimes I'll say, yeah, that's okay. That's an hour or two, that's not a big deal. Anything more than that, though, you need to rest up and hit up a campground or a motel, hotel, Airbnb for a rest before you get back on the road. So, today, we are day 35. So, what you should be doing. Like I said, you're going to finish up road trip part C, so from your 10th city, so leaving City 9 all the way to leaving City 10 and then returning home to Bloom North. Hopefully that trip from the last city home to Bloom North isn't too long. And then once you've completed that, the first part of road trip C would be the first part of what you would do after planning your budget for a road trip. You look at your budget and see, does that make sense? Am I way out of off base? So I'm like thousands of dollars too much, thousands of dollars too low. Okay, so we've given you some information to look at there. So the first thing you need to do is you open up the attachment in the Google Classroom called Day 1 and 2 Road Trip, Budget Cutting and Proposal. It is going to help you walk through the numbers that you got in your road trip tracker, and it's going to take those final numbers for each day, add those up to give you a total budget. Also, you need to get a total number of the days that you're gone. So how many days are you gone on the road, and what is your total budget? And then you want to reflect on that, look at the numbers that we've put into the proposal, your budget cutting and proposal document. It should be around $20,000, and that's a lot of money. So if you're way over that or under that, you should adjust your budgets, and there's some hints inside of that document to tell you how to adjust your budget. Once you've got your budget to where you think it's reasonable and you made some cuts or you've added some things, then you're going to write your proposal. So this is asking your parents for that money. Why should they give you that money? You have to have some reasons. There's some questions in that document to help you think through your proposal and the things that you should be talking about. You want to fill that out. And then the final part is opening up the road trip budget proposal Google form. And now this is where you're going to give us your final proposed budget, your final number of days on the road, and your road trip proposal that you've written for your parents. You're going to add that file, you're going to upload it to the Google Doc, because we've given you a document, you're going to upload it into the Google form. There's an add file function in the Google form to add your road trip proposal. Okay, so once again, there's 3 parts to this part C, 1 and 2 budget cutting, day 1 and 2 budget cutting and proposal. Number 1, look at your total budget, look at the total number of days gone. If it's reasonable, you can just put those numbers into the Google form. If it's not, you need to make some adjustments on your food or your accommodations. The second part is writing the road trip proposal to your parents. You're writing that in the Google Doc that has been attached. You write and answer the questions that we've listed in there, why they should give you the money, what's important on this trip, what you're going to learn. Once you've finished that, then you fill out the Google form, attach your Google proposal, your road trip proposal that's a Google Doc to the Google form, submit the Google form. That way, I have your final budget, your final number of days gone, and your proposal has all been handed in to me in one nice, neat package. Now, that seems like a lot of stuff to do today. That's why I've assigned it for today and tomorrow. Okay, so this is a 2-day assignment on day 35. Okay, so that's ELA. In math, what I'd like you to do is I've uploaded a 8-page document called Area of Parallelogram. All I need you to do today is take a look at that and read pages 100 to 104. Tomorrow I'll be providing you with a fill-in-the-blank Google Doc with notes on Area of a Parallelogram, and you will fill that out using this PDF that I've uploaded there. So that is your assignment from me today. Mr. Cranker sent me an update on science. It's looking pretty good. Clayton, he already finished off his assignment and it was just assigned today. So good work, Clayton. Also, Clayton, double points. Clayton sent me this awesome wood-burnt Toronto Raptors logo. It's my new favorite thing. To Mr. Hutch. I love it. Thank you so much, Clayton. It's very, very kind of you. Today, what I'd like you to do to comment below is look at where I am. I'm sitting. What game is this? Most of you will already know that. Now, the real trick here is, can you read the titles of the categories? Now, if you can tell me what television show these titles relate to, that's worth 1 point. If you can write me a Jeopardy question, so in Jeopardy they give you the answers as the questions, and then you have to answer with the question as in what is or who is this. So write me a Jeopardy style question for one of these topics, and that gets you 2 points. Imaginary points are the greatest. I hope you're all doing well, and I will talk to you soon. We have a classroom meeting at 10 o'clock. Have a great day. Bye.